Hello there. Welcome to the Sleeping Dragon Coffeehouse. I am Demir, and I shall be your server for this evening. I'm also the proprietor of this establishment, but that's not of importance. What is important here is you, and here at the Sleeping Dragon we hope to give all of our patrons the most relaxing experience possible. So to begin, would you care for some complimentary incense for the table? I'm sorry, are you okay? You look a touch confused. Ah, a new face, and a memorable face it is. I have not seen you around here before, have I? Well, first-timer, welcome. Oh, my appearance, yes. That tends to catch some off guard. I am a greater, higher sleep demon. But don't worry, though. I'm far less threatening than the name implies. Usually. And this establishment has absolutely no connection to the underworld in any way, shape, form, or manner, and especially not if the inspector comes calling. You don't know how you got here? Oh, don't worry, that happens sometimes. So, wizard, warlock, mage, or a neuromancer? Did you not hear me? Wizard, warlock, mage, or a neuromancer? None. My apologies. What precisely do you mean, none? This establishment is only accessible to those who have a, magical inclination. How did you get here? You don't know? Why, that's marvellous. Truly marvellous. Fascinating, even. This is great. This has never happened before. Astounding. The last thing you remember is falling asleep. Oh, it's fine. If I had to guess, it would be a non-magical plane shift with a minor hint of arcane potential. Although the form for non-magical entry is 12 pages to fill out. Okay, how's this? You act natural and get served like every other customer, and I don't have to fill out any paperwork. I dare say it's a win-win. And if you have any questions, do not be afraid to ask. I am Demir, and I am here to see to all of your questions. So, is there anything I might help you with? Where are you? Why, that is a stupendous question. This is the Sleeping Dragon Coffeehouse, but to answer specifically where is a bit more of a nuanced matter. You see, right now I could tell you that we are in this coffee shop, but where is this coffee shop? I could tell you that this coffee shop exists on the back of a magical dragon swimming through the multiverse, leaving a trail of rainbows in its wake. But to be more technical, this place exists in a space between spaces. You see, you humans are always good at looking at things. You look down and down and you make things tinier and tinier and tinier, and to the point where you're even able to split the atom. And what did you humans find once you did split the atom and see what was inside? You found nothing. There's nothing inside. It's just space. Everything's made up of nothing. And that is where we are. the space between spaces. And if I had to guess, which I am a rather deft hand at, I would say your soul slipped out of its body while you were sleeping, or at least attempting to get to sleep. An unfortunate occurrence, I will say, but it's not too uncommon. Every few weeks we have a mage or a magical something or other which slumbers in through the door, looking as confused as anything. But you did say that you were not magical. No magical bloodline, no draconic ancestors, no deals with the devil. You are very much in luck. The Sleeping Dragon Coffeehouse is the #1 proprietor of magical sleep aids. Oh, why yes. We stock all manner of arcane and magical liquid substances to ensure restful dreams. Why yes, you did hear correctly. Dream aids. This coffee shop is designed to cater to a magically inclined clientele. And with a magically inclined clientele comes magically inclined problems. And, dare I say it, magical problems require even more magical solutions. And that is where we come in. Oh, but now let's get you a seat. Corner booth next to the window sounds good for you. Oh, just be sure not to look outside for too long. The vastness of eternity tends to be rather entrancing. A few minutes at a time won't hurt, though, and I'm sure you'll see something you like. Payment? Oh, no. Payment. Payment is not required, requested, or even thought about here. You see, we are an establishment run by sleep demons, owned by sleep demons, and designed around sleep demons. When you sleep, we eat a small amount of the rest you receive. If you were to say sleep 5 hours normally, well, that's fine, but when you wake up tomorrow, you're still going to feel tired off of only 5 hours. But with one of our magical concoctions, 8 hours of sleep becomes a very realistic possibility. Now, take those 8, 10, however many hours of sleep that you do get. We allow ourselves to feed on 15 minutes of that time. A negligible amount to you, but to one of us, that's practically a 3-course meal with room left over for a coffee afterwards. It's a rather ingenious system pioneered by our branch manager, Puck. He first thought of the system a few years ago after a visit to the human world. You see, with this system, repeat business is guaranteed and almost everyone leaves happy. There are a few that are not happy no matter what, but we like to always look at the silver lining, and that is helping others as well as helping ourselves. Now, if those are the questions done, might you allow me the privilege of reading you the menu? We do have a slightly limited selection for first-time sleepers. The effects of the more outlandish brews tend to be a touch overpowering if it's your first time. But with that said, let's get on with it. First, Mellow Mountain. A hearty blend of subtle acidic flavours that brings forth dreams that conjure the effect of being in tune with nature. It also develops an overall feeling of peace and a sense of satisfaction. Next is Blue Moon. An adventurous blend indeed. A supernatural experience that forms itself as a series of thoughts and feelings. It's actually a personal favourite of mine. You'll often find me sipping down a blend of this when I have no work the next morning. Then there is a rather popular brew. Pleasant Palate. Pleasant Palate is a interesting experience, to be sure. This particular blend focuses more on sensations, feelings, rather than actual memorable experience, although from what I've been told, most customers walk away very satisfied. Next there is Senseless Slumber. Have you ever longed for the loving embrace of the void? Well, this is the blend for you. A deep, fulfilling, restful sleep, filled with the idea of warmth, like being wrapped in a fluffy blanket. Although it didn't start off very well here, it's become a firm favourite among returning clientele. And finally, for the more alternative patron, Pastel Cumulus. A beautiful and comforting experience, like being wrapped in a cloud of cotton candy. It's truly a fulfilling sense. Why, I practically fell with nostalgia, remembering the dreams I had in that state. It can be a little on the sweet side, but I think the world could use a little more sweetness. Of course, one could make the claim that you are already sweet enough. Now, you have heard your options. Are you ready to place your order? Brilliant, stupendous, dare I say, incredible. Now, what is your choice? A fine choice indeed. I shall see to that post-haste. And my break is in 15 minutes. Go slow on the drink, and I may just be inclined to join you.